So now we're on question 18, and it reads, a recipe calls for a party mix, or a recipe for a party mix calls for 1.5 cups of peanuts, 1 1/2, 3 cups of cereal, 4.5 cups of pretzels, and sesame sticks. How many cups of mix will this recipe make? Okay, well, let's just add up our whole numbers. So some of you forgot, you have to read very carefully these questions, because there can be little tricky things like this one here. It says each pretzels and sesame sticks. So 4 and 4 and 1 and 3. So 4 and 4 is 8, and 3 and 1. So, we know where we're going to be in the vicinity of. So 1 and 3 is 4, plus 8 is 12. And so now we've got 12 plus. Now let's have a look at all the portions or fractions of a whole. So we've got a half, another half, and another half. Well, we know that a half and a half is a whole. So there's plus 1, and then plus a half. So that's 12 plus 1 is 13, plus that half is 13.5. Now, the biggest thing was how to figure out how to write that thing on the grid. So you're going to have to, again, back to the grid and how to, well, that doesn't want to come off, how to input that into the grid. So your grid will show a row to fill in up top. So that will be where you'll put your, what was it, 13? So 1, 3, I forget what it was, 13.5. Yeah. So you're going to want to turn that half into 0.5. So 13, and then there's a place where you can shade in .5. So just do the same thing. Follow through. This is, anyway, I can't represent this, and it's going to take 10 days. Just go through your book, and there's a whole section on how to fill in this grid.